Greetings, comrades! This is Sergei Kilemov, and welcome to Blade and Sorcery. Yes, I finally got around to buying this game. It's only $20, figured why not. And yeah, there's a very interesting game here. So you can punch and stuff, but as you all know, this is a medieval first-person slasher of sorts. So you got my sword here. Also got a little dagger here. Hold on, these. Now, after playing Boneworks, these controls are going to take a little getting used to. I'm used to holding the grips in order to hang on to weapons, but once you grab it, it's in your hands right there, and you press the grip again, you drop the weapon. But you got the force, so you can, very nice. But, yeah. So, yeah, funny thing, when I first got this game, I had a few problems with the movement because for some reason, I couldn't move. Like, I tried moving the control stick, but I wouldn't move at all. So, what I had to do is go to the Steam overlay, find controller bindings, and I had to download a controller bind set. Someone made a special version for Windows mixed reality headsets that fixes a sort of a bug that keeps you from moving and stuff. I'm not sure what that's about, but I'm using a new control scheme, and yeah, I can move fine now. And look, I can do a little dance too. This is the mirror. You don't see too many VR games with a mirror, so you can't get to see yourself. But anyway, the controls are pretty. Yeah, it actually has the. When I first downloaded, it showed the Vive controllers. But here, so we got the triggers, left thumbstick for movement, touchpads for spells, right thumbstick for jumping and kicking. Yeah, thumbstick down, thumbstick up is jump. Of course, menu button opens the menu. And external view. Oh yeah, you also slow down time, which is pretty handy when you're surrounded by a bunch of enemies and stuff. So, here's our little room, and we can use the force. That's kind of weird. You're supposed to like grab stuff, but here. Got a little hat here. I haven't figured out how to put stuff on. For some reason, the thumbsticks. See if I can put this on my head. No. I'll go bald anyway. But yeah, this once you get the hang of it, it's actually pretty easy. We have 5 different locations to choose from. We got the. Okay, for some reason I can't turn. Got the ruins, canyon, citadel, market, and arena. There is a sandbox mode. I'm not sure how to select different modes yet. I'm still trying to get the hang of it. I just got this game yesterday, of course. But actually, before we continue, let me show you what kind of weapons we have at our disposal. So I got a short sword and dagger. And we have quite a selection here, but there are also many more weapons. And that's without touching the modding community. We've got a sledgehammer, a little two-handed axe, a rapier, a spear, a claymore, and a mace. Of course, you could practice our attacks here if we want, Now, just like any VR game of this nature, you definitely make sure you don't have anything precious or valuable or fragile around you. You want to make sure you're in a really good sized play area. I'm in front of my bed right now, so I should have no problems swinging without hitting anything. But yeah, but as the name implies, blade and sorcery, as well as your swords. You also have magic. What else we got? Some sort of... it's an electric spell. think it is. Can I combine them? I'm not sure what that does. I haven't really used the spells yet. Okay, I'm not sure what that does. So far I only know how to do fireballs. Anyway, let's go to the arena. Let's see what kind of stuff we can do. But basically here, as you saw, it's a sandbox, so for some reason my finger was still clamped there. But we have quite a selection to choose from. We got 1 dagger, 5 different swords, 3 different axes, 1 spear, 3 blunt instruments, 3 exotic weapons, a bow, quiver, arrows, 2 staves, 4 shields, and a potion. Now, I played this a little bit, and I kind of prefer using dual-wielding weapons. Well, that's a claymore. It's too big for me. Longsword, that's kind of also two-handed. Reverend sword, you can kind of use one-handed, but I'm going to go with a few short swords. And like I said, after playing Bomers, I used to hold in the grip buttons in order to hold swords, but yeah. You don't have to hold the buttons to keep holding onto the swords. So it takes a little bit of getting used to. But anyway, here we select different waves of enemies to fight. There's Endless, 1v1, Circle of Death, Special stuff. But I'm going to try to keep this video short just to show you what this game's all about. So we're going to do very easy waves. Basically, what's cool about this game is you can basically block attacks. You don't need a shield, you can use your swords. And of course, once you find an opening, the hit detection takes a little getting used to. You can slash them in the face, but it won't kill them. You want to swing really hard or stab them or anything like that. Okay? Then we'll go for the unarmored parts. Oh, I ran into a blade. So you can parry. I ran into his sword too. And there's also dismemberment in this game, which you kind of have to strike pretty hard for it to be effective. And you definitely want to pay attention to your surroundings. So focus on just what's in front of you. Now, I'm not sure if there's a mechanic where if you keep slicing an arm, it actually weakens it or even disables it so you can't use it. Ooh, a slash in the face. That'll be something to tell the kids about. There we go. There's that dismemberment. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, you can use a sword and shield if you want, but I like to dual wield. Because why not? Yeah, there's that kick. I hardly use it though. There it is. Gotta be real careful when swinging, because the damage you do is dependent on how hard you swing your sword. So naturally, again, you want to pay attention to your surroundings. I don't know how that didn't kill him. Ah, I dropped my sword. Didn't mean to do that. See, wait for an opening, then strike. Because these enemies, they do know how to block. You time it right. We'll go for the kill. Oh, now we got bow and arrows. Bows and arrows, I should say. Can't really block those, so, you know. They don't have... Oh, they do have close range attacks with a dagger. Didn't seem to help them, did it? Oh, so see, that was what I was talking about. Pay attention to your surroundings. And as far as I can tell, weapons don't degrade, so you just keep using them. Your heart's content. Oh. Yeah, I'm just used to slashing attacks. I always forget the, you know, thrust, stuff like that. Like I said, this takes a little bit of getting used to. Once you get the hang of it, it's really fun. Okay, let's go and do one more. Go with easy. Because I'm still trying to get the hang of this. Okay. Yeah, using the straps is definitely recommended for this game. If you don't want to actually release your controller when you're trying to swing your sword. But yeah, the modding scene from what I've witnessed is pretty interesting. It's mainly weapon mods, like anything from lightsabers to katanas and even guns. Yeah, be careful when fighting multiple enemies. Especially when they have shields. Ah. So yeah, that kick's really handy for dealing with shielded enemies. Ah. Ooh, you almost got me. And I like how the wounds are just textures, but you know. But yeah, this is Blade and Sorcery. I'll admit, I regret not getting this game earlier, but I'm glad I did. Granted, again, I had a little problems with the controls when I first got it. Had to download a control binding set that fixes the bug, and yeah, now I can move around and, you know, swing my swords. And yes, you can use magic if you want, but I'm not much of a mage person, so naturally I go with these bad boys. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you look forward to the next one. Until then, do svidaniya.